Some football matches are just about getting the 3 points and moving on, but this was a whole different story. This was a story of resilience, a real test of character, and honestly, a night that could end up defining the entire championship season.
I mean, just picture the scene. The first huge night game at the refurbished Camp Nou. You've got 45,000 fans creating this absolute wall of sound. Scarves everywhere, everyone roaring. It was the perfect stage for a classic showdown.
And then, just like that, silence. Only 19 minutes into the game, Atletico Madrid's Alex Baena times his run to perfection, beats the offside trap, and puts the ball in the back of the net. After a super tense VAR check confirmed the goal, that incredible atmosphere just evaporated. Suddenly, Barcelona was down, and that dream night was turning into a bit of a nightmare.
But this is where the real story actually begins. Because it's not about getting knocked down, right? It's all about the response. So let's break down exactly how Barcelona managed to fight their way back.
Okay, so here's a quick roadmap of the comeback. Baena scores at 19 minutes, but Barca doesn't panic. Just 7 minutes later, Rafinha hits back. Then, in the second half, Dani Olmo puts them ahead, and deep into stoppage time, Ferran Torres lands the final blow. A total, complete turnaround. Now, a comeback like this is never, ever the work of just one person. It was a massive team effort, for sure, but there were a few key players who absolutely lit up the pitch and were really the engine behind this incredible win.
First up, we've got to talk about Pedri. In his first start since coming back from injury, he was just sensational. His creativity is something else, and he can unlock even the tightest defenses. The absolute highlight? This breathtaking through ball that just sliced open Atletico's famously solid defense to set up the equalizer. It was a moment of pure genius.
And the guy who got on the end of that pass? Rafinha. He showed some incredible composure, didn't he? Rounded the keeper, slotted it home, and ended a personal goal drought that went all the way back to September. And you could just feel it. That goal didn't just tie the game, it shifted the entire momentum.
And then you've got the 18-year-old phenom Lamine Yamal. Okay, he didn't get on the score sheet, but wow, his dazzling runs gave Atletico's defense nightmares the entire game. He was just this relentless source of energy and creativity. Now look, this comeback wasn't just about heart and fighting spirit. It was totally backed up by some overwhelming stats that really proved just how dominant Barcelona were on the night. The expected goal stat, or XG, it tells such a clear story. Barcelona posted a 3.88 to Atletico's 0.97. What that basically means is, based on the quality of chances they created, Barca weren't just lucky, they were statistically dominant and absolutely deserved to win.
I mean, these numbers right here show you just how much Pedri ran the show. A 94% pass completion rate, winning 7 out of 8 of his individual battles and making 8 recoveries. These aren't just good stats. This is the sign of a player who is in complete control of the midfield.
9. That's how many successful dribbles Lamine Yamal completed. More than anyone else on the entire pitch. For an 18-year-old to do that against a defense as notoriously tough as Atletico's, well, that's just incredible.
So this result was about way more than just one game. It sent some serious shockwaves through the entire La Liga title race. Let's take a look at the bigger picture here.
That victory, it catapulted Barcelona to 37 points, and that opened up a crucial 4-point lead over their rivals Real Madrid at the top of the table. That is the kind of gap that can make all the difference when the season winds down.
And here's a stat that I think truly defines this team's character. 15. Barcelona has now won 15 points from losing positions this season. That's more than any other team in the league. They've literally made a habit of turning disaster into victory.
The manager, Hansi Flick, he really summed it up perfectly after the match. He called it one of their best games of the season. And this quote right here, it just captures that fighting spirit he saw out there on the pitch. Which really just leaves us with one final thought. A team that consistently wins from behind, racking up 15 points from losing situations, is that just a string of good luck, or are we watching something else? Is that the resilience, that unbreakable spirit that really defines a true champion?